All right, guys, so we are now heading into a very crucial and interesting stage of the season where things are becoming more interesting in the title race between Man City and Arsenal, because currently they are the top two. On Sunday, we saw City respond comprehensively to Arsenal's win against Wolves on Saturday by beating Crystal Palace 3-0 at Selhurst Park. To be honest, that performance was not Man City's best performance of the season so far. The 3-0 scoreline is misleading, to say the least. But the quality of Manchester City, the quality of the players that Man City has, it stood out in that game at Selhurst Park. That's the reason why they were able to walk away, not just with the 3 points, but they walked away comfortably with the 3 points when you look at the scoreline. Crystal Palace had their chances, but City were effective. They had their experience. And now, despite the fact that Arsenal have been so good this season, they have been so consistent this season, in the last few Premier League games, since they beat Tottenham, Arsenal have not really been stable. Their form has not really been stable in the Premier League. And within that period of time, City have gone on their own run of form when they have won 5 consecutive Premier League games. They have won their last 5 Premier League games. And another interesting thing in that sequence when City have won these 5 successive games is the fact that other members of the team are beginning to pop up with goals for the team as well, not just Haaland. Haaland is still scoring goals for Man City, but he's no longer the only one bearing the whole goal-scoring burden on his shoulders, because Phil Foden has stepped up brilliantly in recent weeks. He has scored in 4 consecutive Premier League matches now. So that shows you that he is also beginning to step up to the plate for Man City. Shaky is also beginning to step up to the plate for Man City with his creative ability. He has been creating a lot of chances for his teammates. So that has helped Man City. And we know that Man City usually, they have this incredible ability to go on long winning runs. 18 consecutive victories, 13 consecutive victories, name it. They have shown it over the years that they have the ability to go on these incredible winning runs. We have seen it so many times with Man City under Guardiola. And somehow, it seems like they are clicking at just the perfect time in the title race. This is the festive period where the games come in thick and fast. I think they have to play a game about every 2 or 3 days in this festive period. And this period can be decisive. Man City, over the years, they have shown that they can come up clutch in such moments, go on these winning runs, and then they just go to the top of the table. So Arsenal have to take notice of Manchester City coming right behind them. The gap is just 2 points now, because after City won at Selhurst Park, they reduced the gap back to 2 points. So the table remained as it was before the round of games that were played over the weekend. But now, looking at both sides, City seem to be like a team that are growing in confidence, a team that are beginning to smell blood in the title race, a team that are beginning to find their previously lost consistency. They look like a team that is beginning to find it again. They have been so good over the last few weeks in the Premier League, and that has coincided with a period where Arsenal have looked a bit unstable and shaky. And the worrying part for Arsenal is not just the fact that they have been on a not so good run of form in the last few games, but when you look at their next fixtures, like when you look at their next 6 fixtures, it doesn't bode well for Arsenal, because the next 6 games that Arsenal are going to play in the Premier League, all of these fixtures, Arsenal failed to win last season. Against Everton, it was a draw. Against Brighton, it was a draw. Against Aston Villa, it was a draw. Against Bournemouth, they lost 2-1. Against Liverpool, they played a 2-2 draw. And against Forest, it was 0-0. So these are the next 6 games that Arsenal are going to play in the Premier League. And looking at their form in the last few weeks, it doesn't bode well for Arsenal. But here is the challenge. If Arsenal are serious about winning the title this season, if there was ever an opportunity for Arsenal to prove their title credentials this season, then it is this run of games that they have coming up. Because these games, they failed to win last season. And these games are the next games that they are going to play in the Premier League. So this is the challenge that is facing Arsenal, because City are coming right behind them. City are applying the pressure on Arsenal. But then again, their next few games are not easy games at all. Last season, they didn't win any of these fixtures last season, and these are the games staring Arsenal in the face in a moment when Man City are beginning to look like their old selves, when Man City are beginning to grow in confidence. And let's not forget, Man City have this experience, they have this know-how. They know how to win the Premier League in times like this. They have been there, they've done that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. Do you feel like Arsenal are going to handle this run of games very well? Or do you feel like this could be the moment when City eventually overtakes Arsenal on the table? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Adios.